Welcome to the Smooth Money Game Podcast with my main man, Jared Smith, and me, John Dollar Bill. What's up, man?
All right, y'all. Today we got some more hot topics like normal. First, we're gonna get off with how is Aaron Rodgers, and he's set to possibly be sat down for the rest of the season, and it seems like he's okay with that. What do you think about the Green Bay Packers sitting Aaron Rodgers out for the rest of the season?
Man, it's not exciting for him, man. It's gotten to the point where they didn't give him any good players, nothing like he's used to playing with. They traded everybody away. They've made it so he can't be as competitive that he's always been. So, I'm sure it's a very depressing for him, or depression. So maybe he does need to sit down before he gets hurt so that he will have a couple of more years to get back to doing his thing. I just want to know where he's going to go next time. What do you think?
Well, I think that Aaron Rodgers, this might be his last year in Green Bay, whether it's retirement or whether he's traded. I think if he doesn't retire, it would be nice to see him on the Bears or something like that. But I don't think he would go to the Bears. I think he wants to go somewhere on the West Coast. One of the teams that could be interested in him is the San Francisco 49ers with Trey Lance not panning out so far, and Jimmy Garoppolo showing that he can only get him so far. I can see Aaron Rodgers leaving the team next year, but this could just be resting him up for next year and getting some reps to the young quarterback behind him, Jordan Love, who's been in the league for about 3 or 4 years, but he was a first-round draft pick. But as far as him being shut down, it's really not a big deal. They don't have a chance of making the playoffs anyway. They might as well save him for next year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he'll go to Chicago because that Justin Fields going to be a baller. You know what? He's going to really be a baller scholar. And, for that, let's give him a hand because he's going to be there.
I hope so, too. Justin Fields is
he's the real deal. Chicago needs a little more. They just need a little more, and they're going to make a major jump next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, now, so enough about Aaron Rodgers. What about Odell Beckham Jr.? Is free agency coming up? I think Thursday he's going to be meeting with teams. Where do you think Odell Beckham Jr. will be playing football next? Your Cowboys.
I mentioned the name, so I'll put it out there on you, man. The Dallas Cowboys. What do you think?
I don't know. There's a couple of teams that I would like to see him on. I don't know if they're interested or not. But it would be nice to see him go to a team with a decent quarterback. Maybe like Arizona, Kyler Murray. That would be a nice pairing. Or even go to Philadelphia with Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen Hurts has a lot of weapons that could be the piece that pushes them to, the Super Bowl and to win the Super Bowl. But we'll see. It's been a long offseason for him. He's recovering from injury, but as he's shown, he's a dynamic player, and whoever gets him, they have a chance to win it all.
Yeah, I believe that it's a good chance for them if they get him. So we'll see what happens with that. But Odell is the real deal. If he comes back 80%, he'll be looking good. But if he comes back to the Dallas Cowboys, he'd be looking, seriously good. Seriously good. But hey, let's not waste time on Dallas. We can't do that. So what else?
All right, next up we got Bol Bol finally showing some promise on his potential with the Orlando Magic. He's had a couple of 20-point games, and he's averaging 13 a game on 60% shooting from the field, 40% from three, 90% or 80-90% from the line. Is Bol Bol finally going to be one of the top players in the NBA? What do you think?
Well, I think that Bol Bol has the ability to be pretty good. You mentioned something that I didn't even know about it, that he was playing with Shaq's kid. But I always thought he had the potential, the tremendous upside. And, he gets about 15 to 20 more pounds of muscle and works with an agility coach. He's going to be seriously the thing. He will be nice. So I think he's coming in his own. Give him about 2 more years, and he has the ability to be something else. What do you think?
Well, I think that Bol Bol definitely has the ability to be a Kevin Durant level player. He's missing something as far as like he's not getting the time. Maybe it's just the attention to details. I think right now, they want him to be a role player, but I think if he gets that chance to be a star player, he can be really. I think he could be a 20-point per game scorer in this league or more. He's also been dealing with a lot of injuries, so now it seems like he's finally healthy. So that might change his career totally around. But also, I want to point out all these teams that could have had Bol Bol that let him get to Orlando. Look how good he might have looked at some place like Golden State, where you already have shooters. Then you add a 7'3" guy who can shoot. Like obviously, he's not Kevin Durant, but like that makes your team much better. Or the Lakers, the Lakers don't have any shooters, but you put Bol Bol next to Anthony Davis, and Bol Bol has to play center with LeBron and the rest of the team. How much better do they look? So now I'm really looking at a lot of these GMs. What are you doing? Are you actually looking at talent, or are you just listening to fans and Skip Bayless?
I think they're overseas trying to find the next, guy that can jump who isn't supposed to jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That wasn't anti-Semitic. Yeah, but I think that there's guys who want to change the league and turn it into something that it was never meant to be, and by doing that, they're really messing up the league, or they're taking some of the glitz out of the league, and don't even understand that the more they do that, the more people up their game, and it ends up being way more than they could have thought it was. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some bad dudes in the NBA of all colors. Yeah. I'm even expecting a midget to average 40 points a game before it's over.
Small person.
I'm talking about a real midget. Not like this, man. I'm serious, man. There's gonna be there's a ball out there that's about 4'2" that can darn near dunk on an 8-foot rim. They lower it for the women, so they ought to have a midget league with the rim about 5'7", so that we can see how people can sky. Now I'm not gonna say no more of that. I'm gonna let my music talk for me, man. But now let me get back on track, because we're gonna do some more things that are laughable. But just think about my midget idea.
Small person.
All right. I'm back, man. I'm back.
Yes. So on the more news, Terrell Owens caught knocking a dude out at CVS who was heckling him. Do you think it's okay, or do you think he should have just walked away?
You want my real opinion? Let the man back in the league. He's been mad for years, months, days. Let him back in the league, man. That's aggression that's being taken out on everybody. That person could have been me. No, it couldn't have been. And you know it couldn't have been. But let the man back in the league so he can get that aggression out on the field instead of knocking people out. You know, like in that ludicrous video stand up where he had the extra arms and stuff like that. Yeah, I think y'all ought to just leave him alone. Well, you know, T.O. pulled a Mike Tyson on the plane, but, you know, leave him alone. Don't heckle T.O. because T.O. did ball when he was in the league, and he's still outrunning people out of the league. So, you know, he deserves his chance, and I don't want to say any more. I forgive him for knocking out another white boy. That was wrong. That was wrong. See, I'm advocating for people now. What do you think, man?
Well, I think it depends on the situation. Sometimes you can walk away depending on how much distance you have with you and the other person. You know, obviously when you're a celebrity, you want to have security, but I guess, you know, he's not playing anymore. He might not have that kind of money to just have security around all the time. But it's getting more and more dangerous for celebrities to walk with everyday people without being attacked in some way. So having security is better because you're losing even when you win per se, because like even when you knock somebody out who's heckling you, that might cost you opportunity in business. And it's like you can't win for losing. So it's like if you can hire security, I'd say get some security because they can handle that situation and keep your image clean, because nobody wants to mess with the money, especially when your family needs that money. But other than that, you know, and especially what did it cause? Because I heard that the guy was saying he was going to beat Terrell Owens up. And then I heard, you know, so you never know what happened. And he might have said the N-word. And I feel like that would be warranted. But that's about it on that. You got anything else on Terrell Owens?
No, I'm going to let him, you know, personally, you know, that's going to be some more money out of his troll chest. But, man, some of these people are doing things that aren't even worth doing. That's all I'm saying. And that's on the real. I was joking at first. You know, I will donate to the United Way if y'all feel I overwent it. But T.O., man, come on, man. That's your money you messing with. You know, you can triple them or something, but knocking them out, man, come on. All right, next topic.
All right, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been playing very well for quite a while now. How do you think they'll go down as one of the greatest duos to ever play the game when it's all said and done?
I watched them play the other day. They have the skills. I mean, they really have the skills, and you know they have the offensive and defensive ability, and to be at the top of their game, and to go up against anybody is going to be the other people who are, you know, support players that will help define who they are and moving forward. So it's not will they go down as one of the top duos. It will be who propels them to that status. And do you think they have enough around them to make them, you know, a Steph Curry type team or Do you think they have enough around them to make a Chicago Bulls type team? And that will, or a Shaq and Kobe type thing? Do they have the pieces around them that can do it?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. This year, they actually have a really deep team. I think last year they kind of ran out of steam at the end, but now they got Derek White. They got some guys on their bench that have been NBA starters for a while. I think that's what's rounding out their team now, is they had that experience of losing in the finals. But Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they've actually gotten better every year. Like at the beginning, I don't think people thought they'd be this good, but they're only about 23 and 24 or 24 and 25. They're not even in their prime yet, and they're dominated like this. I think both of them are averaging over 25 a game. I know Jason Tatum's averaging 31. You got two supersized wings, like one 6'7", 6'8". The other's like 6'9", 6'10", and both can put it on the floor. They've shut down Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. I mean, I think it's only up from there. And then all they needed was some pieces around them. So I think this might be the year where they finally start taking over.
Right. Yeah. The thing is that Boston has always been a tight run team, and until they got a couple of mental cases on there, and now that they got them away, Boston is very capable of putting it together to take it all. And the next couple of years, they've been knocking on the door for the last 2 or 3 years, but they had a few distractions that helped distractions that helped them back. And so I do think that they are one of the teams to watch and one of the duos in the league to definitely revere.
And they just lost, their head coach, and they still got like the best record in the NBA. That just shows you how much they're gelling. Where the assistant coach takes over, and now they're even better than they were last year. So I mean, this is a great roster, and they're going to be scary if they stay healthy.
They're definitely a bad team, and a good. Yeah.
On to the next. Herschel Walker is trying to be a politician. Do we think this is a good idea or not?
Well, it's just about as entertaining as Gomer Paul and Sergeant Carter. Herschel Walker, boy. That dude admit that he was bipolar and had multiple personalities. And Trump probably admits everything, and people say, no, he didn't say that. He's meeting with the Klan. He's one day he's meeting with Kanye, and the next day he's meeting with the Klan. The boys all over the place, but y'all say he's a hero. But when he meets with somebody that really you all don't like, then we'll see how you feel. When he starts meeting with Larry Hoover in jail or Jeff Ford in jail, trying to bring them home, then we'll see how y'all feel. Yeah, that's what it is. When he starts breakdancing with Putin, then we'll see how y'all feel. Busting that move, that Trumpy. Yeah. Then y'all turn against him, but y'all don't understand one thing. Those are two clowns, man, running a circus. And I ain't mad at them because you ain't mad at them. I even think it's funny. It's comedy at its best, man. So, whatever. Dude. What do you think, man?
I think Herschel Walker is a clown, like a straight up clown. Not even, I mean, it's obviously we're laughing at him. He's like, back in the day when they just say like, Negro dance. That's basically what he is. Like, you know, I don't know what it is where these certain people feel like they have to do this to, I mean, keep getting money or something. Like, I don't, are they paying Herschel Walker? I mean, it's almost like that just shows you how out of touch those people are to pay Herschel Walker to try to promote to black people. Like, Herschel Walker trying to dance to Bone Thugs and Harmony is not going to get anybody to vote for you. Like, having, huh?
You know something funny? Herschel Walker is what Django is to Pringles and potato chips. Is that a good alliteration? He's a cracker. Oh, he cracks me up. I'm sorry. I had that wrong, you know. Right.
Yeah,
When I say crack, I bet he cracks me up. I had it wrong. I'm sorry.
Herschel Walker's a goofy mug. This basically tells me that anybody can run for president. So if you meet the requirements, you're over 45, go ahead and run for president because you can be a clown too.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Mayor Barry to run again. He had better policies. I'm just gonna tell him to leave that stuff alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's crazy. This dude is on that stuff. Maybe it's lean.
You seen that?
Huh?
You seen them? They had him out there trying to dance.
Oh, he was out there trying to dance?
Yeah, the Bone Thugs.
Well, I'm going to put it to y'all like this, then. If Herschel Walker was trying to dance, I'm going to have a challenge called the Herschel Dance. It's a challenge now. What was he doing, man? The Herschel Dance.
She might have been better.
I got to go pull that up, man. I didn't see that one. Now, why wasn't Donald with him, man? Donald probably was busting this move. He'll try anything, man.
Oh yeah, he said he's officially running again.
Yeah. It's it's gotten bad. Jim Carrey, was talking about was showing us how bad it could get in his little nice films that he was doing, but it's gotten bad. I mean, it's gotten real bad. It's gotten so bad, people can go from anything and be president. President is a step down instead of a step up now. Yeah. So that's like real crazy. That's how I could say.
You know what's great about that? If Donald Trump or Kanye or all these people can run for president, then there's no excuses for you not to be what you want to be in the world today, because these people that you wouldn't say normally would qualify for these positions have done it and been able to fill the roles, whether you like them or not. It's like, so that means you could do it too. So if you had dreams of being something and you haven't done it yet, go for it.
Yeah. And that just goes out to tell Elton John he can be the next Queen of England. That's all. I like Elton John, by the way. But would you call him king or queen? I don't even know anymore, man. And I ain't being funny either. Yep. Wow, it's the bar is crazy, man. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna go to a bar to get a drink, man. It's that low. And then I might run for congressman. Not gonna be president yet. I don't own them Yeezy, so I don't think I can go for president yet.
Hey,
Yeah.
shoot, as long as you can pay for a trip to your first tour, you can just drop out after the first campaign. All you got to do is raise.
Look, I'm a announce it in front of a liquor store, or maybe even a dispensary. Who knows?
And then shoot, just make promises that you're never gonna keep, and it'll work out. At least get 4 years out
Everybody gets Shaq gym shoes.
of it. And a wall.
Yeah, yeah, they would love that. Yeah, Shaq would have to step up his game, man. His shoes are going to have to jump up to $35.
Shaq said he sold the most shoes in the history. I'm like, who wears those?
Well, I've seen people wear them.
I've not.
They were ugly, but I've seen people wear them. I saw people rocking them. Right. But if Shaq was on it, he should have came out with some purple uh, and one gear. Then that would have been pretty tough.
See, that's the thing. It's like people think they're doing like people a favor. Like, not to say he's not doing something right by having a low cost shoe, but it's like if you're gonna have a low cost shoe, at least make it look nice. So people,
He did make a
and
lot of money off that shoe.
of course he did. But I'm saying like if your thing is to be noble with it, and you're trying to like help the poor or people who don't have it, make a cheap shoe. I mean, like that doesn't cost much, but make it look nice. There's a lot of cheap shoes that look nice. Those Kanye's, they're $60 that resell for a lot. I mean, a lot of people like them, but Shaq could have did the same kind of thing.
Do you know
But
what? If I was the major dude in the NBA, I would have flip flops that you could play ball. Yeah, I would have came out. They would have been $70. They would have cost me 30 cents to make. You know how cheap flip flops are. But I would have put tightening bands that you could have. That you would even. It would even help you jump better. Yeah.
that's the if you're trying to sell to the culture, then you need to have somebody in the culture to help promote your stuff. So then it like resonates
You're
with
right.
the culture. So they'll buy your shoe. Even like that could have been crazy, but it still did what he needed to do. But hey,
It did. It did exactly what it did. All right, y'all. We're hanging out with the Smooth Money Gang. Did you have anything else to say?
it's just like that.
You know that. Come on, give me that sound, man.
Give me that in my whoa. Yeah, look at me.
All right, man. I'll check you out later. We will do this again next week. You will be
Smooth.
checking out the Smooth Money Gang. All right. Till then, smooth.